Well, thank you all. Thank you all for that wonderful welcome. And can I reciprocate too to the Deputy Premier, Rob Holes, for the wonderful welcome that he gave tonight and for the wonderful support that Rob has given me over so many years in State Parliament. And can I welcome you all here tonight too to Broadmeadows. When I came into State Parliament here in 1993, it was here as the member for Broadmeadows, and I've been very proud to represent this seat over so many years, and I look forward to representing again very proudly in the future. So thank you for being here tonight. And you know, every day through this election campaign, when the media has asked me about will we have a result on election night, I've said it'll be a tight election. I've said it'll be a long night. I've said it'll be a cliffhanger. I've said that we may not know the result. And I think sometimes in this campaign, perhaps the media didn't take me that seriously on that. But this was always going to be a very, very tight and a very, very close election. And that's exactly what it is. And the most likely result, as you've heard tonight, is a hung parliament. That is the most likely result. And I am more determined than ever that we deliver strong and stable government to the people of Victoria, should we be given the opportunity to govern for the 4 years ahead. And of course we have delivered strong and stable minority government in this state before. And I am absolutely confident, I absolutely believe that if we are given the opportunity to govern again, we will provide that strong and stable leadership and government again for the people of Victoria. When I think of the last few years, when I think of the election campaign, I think of our state. I am so proud of our state of Victoria. I am so proud of the people of this state of Victoria. And I think of the challenges that we've been through over the last few years. I think of the global financial crisis, the way we came through that and worked together and got through that with one of the strongest economies in Australia. I think of 10 years of drought. I think of the terrible bushfires in 2009 and the way in which Victorians came together after that to work together to meet the challenges. And it makes me so proud of our people and our state. But it makes me more determined than ever too to believe that in the future we can meet the challenges that confront our state. We can work together, and if we are given the opportunity in government, we can provide that strong government, that strong leadership to meet the challenges of the future. But can I say too, also about the election result today, I know that we've been sent a loud and a clear message today from the people across our great state. And I've heard that message. Our government has heard that message. And I said during this election campaign, I believe that our state was headed in the right direction, that we're a good state, a great state. But I know that there are things that we can do better. And again, I want to stress tonight to the people of our state who sent that message, we have heard that message, and I know that we can do better in government. Can I extend tonight to some thanks to all of those who've been so important during this campaign. Can I say at the outset to my wife Rosemary, to our children, to Georgia, to Elizabeth, to Nicholas, who are all here tonight, to my mother, to my brothers, sisters who are here tonight, can I thank them for the wonderful support that they've given me during this election campaign. And we had them out the other day all door knocking. We've made expert door knockers of them all, I think, just about. Can I thank my Cabinet colleagues and caucus members of Parliament. To Cabinet colleagues, I've said this many times. We've been so fortunate. I've been so fortunate to have a cabinet team which I think is the best in Australia. And to all of the cabinet colleagues, to Rob, to the whole team, to John Lenders as the Treasurer, but to the whole team, can I thank you too for the wonderful support, for the wonderful way too in which you conducted this campaign. Can I thank tonight also the campaign director, to Nick Rees. Nick, who I think has just done a wonderful job. I couldn't have asked for more from a campaign director. To the assistant secretaries, Noah Carroll and Cosmos Samaras, can I thank them too, again, for the great support that they've provided. And can I too thank my Chief of Staff, Dan O'Brien, and all of the team that works around Dan. I've been fortunate in having some great Chiefs of Staff, and Dan's up there with the very best of them. Can I also acknowledge tonight, too, if I might, the Cabinet colleagues who've lost their seats, to Tony Robinson. Tony, I enjoy a very special bond with Tony. Tony was elected in the by-election in 1977 for Mitcham, that great win. He's gone on to win Mitcham more times than any other Member of Parliament ever has. And Tony, thank you for the wonderful contribution that you've made to the people of Mitcham and to our government. To Maxine Moran as the Minister for Early Childhood Development and Minister for Women's Affairs, there were so many progressive policies that we put through this Parliament in terms of women's rights and progressive policies. And can I acknowledge also tonight the contribution of the other members who have conceded in their seats, to Tammy Lobato, to Kirsty Marshall, to Michael Crutchfield and to Bob Stensholt. To all of them, they have been great members of Parliament. They have been absolutely dedicated to their electorates, and I want to thank them for the wonderful service that they've provided to their constituents. Now, I think, as you are aware tonight, at this stage we simply don't have a clear result. We have something like 550,000 pre-poll votes still to be counted. As a consequence, I believe we will not know the result of this election for some days, and counting of those votes, of those pre-poll votes, will not begin until Monday. In the meantime, the caretaker conventions continue to apply, and my government will serve as Victoria's caretaker government until a result is declared by the Victorian Electoral Commission. And from my point of view, I said many times during this election campaign, the work starts tomorrow, and the work will start tomorrow. Now, what will that work entail? I believe that if we are given the opportunity to govern again in this state for the next 4 years, we have such an exciting policy agenda for the future. The biggest school building program in our history, the Year 9 experience program, and the big boost for apprentices right across the state. In health, we've got the biggest hospital building program in the history of our state. And whether it's Bendigo or Box Hill, or whether it's the Comprehensive Cancer Centre, or Olivia Newton-John, or the new Monash Children's Centre, this is a wonderful program which I want to get working on to deliver and implement for the people of Victoria. If you think of community safety, 2,066 new frontline police over the next 5 years, the biggest investment too in CFA fire stations across the state. Climate change. We were explicit during this campaign on our commitments in relation to climate change, making our state the solar capital of Australia and beginning the phased closure of Hazelwood to clean up our environment and to generate new jobs for our state. And regional development. The people of regional Victoria, can I thank them? They supported us so strongly tonight. I have always been passionate. And so I look forward to implementing that agenda, our regional blueprint, the stamp duty cuts, all of the other things that we're going to do to build a stronger and better regional Victoria. And of course, jobs. I said in this campaign we would keep the jobs coming, and we will. And what we've announced in our capital works program, in payroll tax, in our apprenticeship program, will keep the jobs coming to Victoria. And of course, fairness has been at the core of everything we've done in Victoria, and so getting on with the job to implement a fairer Victoria, again, front and centre of our agenda for the next term. But can I say again, in terms of this election, in terms of the result today, we have heard the message from the people of Victoria, and I know that we need to do better. And if we get the chance to form this government, then I believe we will do better and provide the exciting, fresh, new policies for our state and for our people. And so the most likely result is, as I've said, a hung parliament. And I know that this will create uncertainty for the Victorian people. I want to see that uncertainty resolved at the earliest opportunity. And I want to keep on building a better Victoria to take our state to the next level. And so, finally, can I say too tonight, can I say that to each and every one of you here tonight in this room, there are so many people in this room whom I have worked with literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week over the last month, indeed over the last years. You should be proud of the contribution you've made to this campaign. I don't believe we could have run a better campaign. And so can I say to all of you tonight, thank you for your great contribution. And finally, can I just say to the people of Victoria who have exercised today their democratic rights, can I say that I believe that the Labor Party is the only party in this state that can provide a positive vision for the people of Victoria, who will keep the budget in the black, who will keep our credit rating AAA rated, who will keep the jobs coming and provide the positive, exciting new policies that our state needs to take us to the next level. So can I thank those people who have supported us today? Can I guarantee and commit that if given the chance we will be a government for all Victorians? And again, can I say to everybody here tonight, thank you for your support, thank you for your great commitment. You can be proud of the contribution that you've made, and let's go forward together. Thank you very much.